Howdy folks, it's Tall Turtle here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We are 50% halfway done with our Discover Iceland bush trip. I assume you've already watched the first 4 legs, so this is leg 5. Without further ado, here we go. So first thing we're going to do is repair and refuel, and we're going to come down here and turn on some lights because, whoa, that's kind of weird. There we go. That's just one mouse click, it does all that. That's so strange. Flaps are correct. And where we're going. Alright, here we go. We're going to Hotel Kilo. Short one a day. 17 minutes. So it means it'll take us like 25 probably because I'm so slow. We do need to use the heading bug and stopwatch and everything because we have to do it the correct way since our line's no longer on the map for GPS, which is fine. I've really been enjoying it, being forced to do it the right way. That's been great. But we don't actually need that map because this one over here serves the same exact purpose. Alrighty, so let's see, what do we want to do? We want to start from Sauðárkrókur Airport and fly west-southwest, and you'll soon lay your eyes on a mysterious looking dark sea stack named Hvítzurkur. HVITSHV. There's a spelling mistake there. Kurver. It's a dark sea stack. What is a sea stack? I don't know. But that's where we're headed. The heading bug is 270. We're going to fly directly that way. How? We have mountains. We're right there. So we'll fly that by hand probably. We probably won't use autopilot heading bug for that one. But just in case we do, let's get on flight director, heading bug. We needed 6,000 for all of these. Let's stay at 6,000 just because we don't really know what that train is going to provide to us. So let's do this 6,000 vertical speed, 800 feet per minute or so. But we're going to hand fly out of here. And we want to go 270 degrees. Let's turn that off. That thing's annoying. 270 is this way. Come on. Alright, so we're all set up. I know I'm not talking about everything I'm doing. I'm just concentrating here. There we go. So it says, go that way at 270 degrees. We have heading bug set to 270 degrees. We have autopilot ready to go if we do choose to use it. But because of the mountains, we might have to hand fly our way through here to get up to altitude to cross the mountains. But anyway, we're going to cross these mountains for 8 minutes, basically, is what this is saying. Bam. So that must be our sea stack right there, whatever that means. Mysterious looking dark sea stack. So I looked it up on Google Maps, and it's right here. Right where that little bar reaches the mainland. So that's where we're headed. I mean, we knew that, but I don't know what a sea stack means still. But that's where we're headed first. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off, head that way. And then when we get closer to it or over it, we will check out the next POI and talk about it. Let's keep all this open because it fits. So we're not getting to stopwatch quite yet because we have to get in the air. So let's hide that. Let's do this. Let's I'm looking at that. I'm trying to concentrate on this one because we got that. It's the train throwing me off. So let's get going. Parking. Okay, parking brake. it's sometimes a gate, sometimes not. All right, so here we go. Do we have enough runway? We do. I'm trying to think of how to get out of here. How are we going to get out of here? We'll figure it out. We'll do it. The fact that you're watching it means I figured it out, right? Alrighty, so let's see here. We're going to, I know what we're going to do. First, we're going to take off. Stop the brakes. Get some speed. Now, let's go over here to give ourselves some room to climb. Hand flying still. And let's go with those flaps in. We'll get some more speed here. Climb. Come on. Trim, trim, trim. Whoa. What happened to my trim? Went the wrong way or something. Here we go. Give ourselves some distance between us and the ground. Look around while we can. Back out over the water. This is super cool. There's our co-pilot. I was waiting for them to say something. Alrighty. Let's head this way now. And once we get facing 270, we'll start the stopwatch. Although the stopwatch is, I mean, it's kind of useful, but we're so slow it seems like, even though I'm wide open all the time, that it takes way more time than the stopwatch says. Alright. Come on. Yes, co-pilot, I know. There's no achievement anyway, so even if we did it back on track, we have nothing to lose, but we won't use it. That's what the co-pilot is telling us. Yes, I'm talking softly. My wife is in an evening meeting outside my office. She's an academic, and she has a meeting tonight, so I'm trying to be kind of quiet if you're wondering. Alrighty, there's 270 degrees, but I want to climb all this, so let's see where we can go. Let's go a little bit this way. We know where we're headed. Let's start the stopwatch. There we go. Let's see how close we are to 8.5 minutes. And anything else? No, other than I'm hand flying still. But we can look at the town as we ascend quickly into the mountains. I'm confident that we're able to make it at this climb rate. I want to look around. Alright, here we go. So we're not quite pointing in the direction we want to, but we can't. We gotta get over this terrain, and then we'll go left. And then get around that terrain. And then we should be good. I think we're going to be okay. What is our climb rate? It's okay. It's good. It's realistic. Alright, I think we're good in our climb and everything. So let's actually bump this up to 1200 feet per minute and engage autopilot now. And I think we'll be safe. Because we're almost at 6,000 anyway. Yeah, there we go. Good, is 270 still going to point us where we want to? It will. Very nice. It's just going to take us way longer than it says. Okay, so we're hand-free flying, hand-free flying, and everything looks good. Everything is rendering in for us today too. Remember a couple days ago we had an issue with the stuff not rendering in around us, but it is now. I made no changes, my internet's the same, so the servers must just be slow sometimes. Anyway, we are all set. Autopilot is going to take over for us, not GPS, but autopilot using heading bug. And timer's running, so I will give you some sightseeing and I'll be back in just a moment. Nice open water with the Minecraft clouds and the reflection. That's super funny. Looking good. It's very satellite imagey though. Like the satellite imagery here looks like satellite imagery. Kind of like it's taken from a distance, but we're really close. So like the scale of the, I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean though? Like you can tell it's a satellite image. Whereas other parts of the sim you can't tell it's a satellite image. If that makes any sense. It's like you can tell this was taken from a much farther distance than we are now. It's not always like that in all of the sim though. Anyway, we are headed right over the thing under our nose. We can't exactly see, but we'll take out the drone in a second. So what is next? Yeah, see, 8.5 minutes. We're not even there yet. We need to be way over here. We're not quite there. So let's stop that for right now. We need to turn to 296, 28 nautical miles west of Hidfsukr is Third-Riksflaten, a crescent-shaped lake. If we come down here, let's look, right there. So we're going to head to that thing. That's our next place that we're headed to. So we're just about over where we want to be. So let's have a look with the drone. There you go, we're going to head over that right at the end here. This is where we're headed. So let's hop back inside. If I can push the right buttons on my... I got so many buttons. There we go. And let's change to 296. So 296 is going to be like this. We'll see how close we are ending up at the lake. There's a lake there, you can see it. There it goes. Are we going to aim for it? There it is. Perfect. Let's start the timer and see if it really takes us 8.5 minutes or so. Which means that is it. That was simple. Some more sightseeing already. Boy, this is getting smooth. I'm getting smoother at this. So here we go, sightseeing, and I'll see you at the crescent-shaped lake that I cannot pronounce. Alright, there's our crescent-shaped lake right there. It's really small, but it's obvious. And there it is on the map. And what do we have for time? 7.5 minutes. We're not going to get there in a minute, but we'll be close. Our timing isn't too far off. Let's read about the next thing we're going to do here. Just to the northeast of the lake lies Hólmavík Airport. The end of this section of the circumnavigation. Because remember, we're going around Iceland, right? So as soon as we get over this crescent-shaped lake, we will change to degrees of 51 degrees, heading to 51 degrees. And then there's an airport 36 seconds away. What? Hang on. Is there an airport here and it's not showing up on my dealio? There it is. Oh, that's where we're headed. Whoops, I zoomed out too far, didn't see it. So it is time to kill autopilot. And it is time to land the airplane, basically. Okay, do we see an airport? Somewhere over here. That must be it right there. I don't know. I feel kind of dumb because I'm like, we're just, we'll talk about each POI as we get there and talk about the next one. I didn't look ahead to notice that we are landing right next to the lake. Yep, there's the airport. So we're going to circle around, all dramatic like, and yeah, I should have looked ahead. I didn't. I was so engaged in the current moment. I didn't look ahead to the next moment. I'm usually pretty good about that. Anyway, let's fly around here, come down steeply but realistically. Throttles are obviously all the way back, keeping an eye on our speed, because if we overspeed, we'll crash and have to redo it. Or it might be nice to us and let us redo the section, but I don't want to find out. So let's go like this. What they should have done is said, here's the thing, the airport next to a crescent-shaped lake. Instead of having us go to the lake, I don't know, doesn't really matter. I can probably stop the timer though. There we go. And come down without overspeeding. I could slip it, I guess. That will, careful on that speed, pitch up, avoid overspeed. I could slip it, which means we come down rapidly without increasing speed, right? You decrease altitude, but you don't increase speed. So let's try that right now. Whoa, but use opposite early on. There we go. See how quickly we're coming down and we're not losing or not increasing speed? See how that works? There we go. So it looks like we're coming down with a slight curve to the left, but if you look at the gauges, we're coming down very steeply and not gaining any speed and I have almost full right early on, left rudder. You can't really tell from here. It looks like a smooth flight, but I'm actually doing a lot to do this. There we go. I think we're good. Slowly let out. Slowly let out. Now we just need to circle back and land at our airport. So let's give ourselves some space to turn around. Oh, that sun glare is amazing. Look out the window while we can. Very nice. And now we're going to come back around now. First set of flaps, because we're getting kind of slow, but I want to stay slow because the airport's going to be right when we turn around. Whoa. No. Keep that speed up. Watch the altitude. We're really low. Watch the speed. 30-degree turn. There we go. Level off. Don't gain anything. Don't gain speed, don't lose speed, don't gain altitude, don't lose altitude. And there's our airport. And now we'll land at it. Alright, here. We will do 2 flaps for this one. Just so I can come in nice and slowly because we have a very, very, very short final. So I want to be very slow when I come on the final. Look out the windows one last time. One last time. You can hear the drag with the flaps out. Alright, I don't think we had to land from this direction, but this is what we're doing. What does the image show? Does the image show this direction? I can't tell. Because of our angle. Yeah, I think so. I don't know, maybe not. I can't tell. I should be landing a plane. Yeah, it's this direction. I need to land this plane. Keep our speed nice and slow. Here we go. Alright. Look out for those power towers. See that? Right there? Just leaving your screen now. Alright, very nice. Very nice. A little bit crosswind from the left. Let's not hit stall quite yet. And here we go. Reversers are ready. Button on the yoke. Let ground effect take over. Where's ground effect? There it is. And boom, reversers engage and those wheel down gently. And flaps coming in and it should stop itself. And where's our save icon? There we go. No save icon till after, but there we go. Took us 11 minutes longer than it was supposed to. Alrighty, 1 like per video for the most part. Like, subscribe so you can see the next one when I get it out, and I'll see you next time.